I traded it all.
Welcome back. So it's my show. It must be Solar Sandy. I can say that way. Yes, Solar Sandy is back with us, and I am so excited about having you back on. You have helped so many people. Every time you come on, we get calls. I want to talk about that and tell everybody what you do.
Oh, Carol, I am so happy to be here because, as you can see, the weather's changed. It's getting warm out there, and we're starting to think about turning on our AC, and some people already have. And in APS, I am working with so many families right now, helping them save money off their electricity bill. APS is going up this July 1st. Actually, it goes up May 1st and then again July 1st. Rates are increasing. Our summer bills were high enough last summer. They're going to go up minimum between $50 to $100 this July 1st with the new APS rate increases and the new demand fees. It's been on the news. It has been approved. The rate increases have been approved. And people are going to be sorely shocked when they open their summer bills when they're using the most amount of power. They're not going to be able to afford to keep paying these high summer bills. It's just ridiculous.
What we do want you to understand more than anything, this is no-cost solar to you. Go ahead.
Yes, we pay for the panels, we pay for the installation, the maintenance, the monitoring. So all that my families are getting is a lower price for their power. So I give this very simple example. If you're driving down the street, Fry's gasoline is at 17 cents. Very soon, people, that 17 cents gasoline is going up to 20 to 22 cents a gallon. Across the street at Costco, we've got gas for 12 cents. You're going to go to Costco to save 5, 6, 7 cents a gallon because those gallons add up. The same thing with the kilowatts. So the way that I say it very simply is I can take your highest bills and cut them in half, and sometimes even then some. But people, listen up. APS is taking away a lot of the incentives, and they're taking away the ease of going solar, and they're going to, as soon as they do that July 1st, if you do not go solar now, you will not be able to have as much savings and as many benefits after July 1st.
Now, she's offering a $200 solar savings incentive, and everybody gets it. It's a cash incentive if you qualify, but most people qualify.
Yes, if they own their home and they have decent credit. Again, they're not buying anything. They're not paying for panels. They're not paying for anything, not installation, maintenance, monitoring. They're just getting the power the panels produce at a lower per kilowatt rate, therefore saving them money. And because I have seen these rates are going up, and actually, Margie, I was just out, she got her notice in the mail. Everybody's getting letters from APS about these rate increases. People don't understand this. There's inclusive of the 8% increase, there's a new demand fee that they're adding on that left-hand side of the bill that's already about almost the whole page on the left-hand side. They are adding another demand fee. So therefore, your rates are going up 8% plus the other new demand fee. So I just had another person that called from last week. He's on the equal pay. He was paying $232, and he said, Sandy, it's not even the summer. He says, mine has already gone up $40 as of February 3rd or February 2nd. He says, my bill just went up another $40 for the equal pay. He says, how soon can you get over here? I'm seeing him tomorrow. So people who are on the equal pay, I can lower that. Everybody, it doesn't matter how much or how little power you're using, I can save you money off the price of your power. It's like wholesale and retail. APS is retail, very, very expensive power. I am the wholesale power company. That's all it is I am the new company that's going to give you your power cheaper, and it's not going to cost you anything, not the panels, not the installation, the maintenance or monitoring. We're going to take care of all of that for you. But if you don't get it done now, come June, July, and certainly by August, you are going to sorely, sorely regret, because when you open those power bills, it is going to be a very serious shock for most people.
Well, you can go on our website. It's AskSolarSandy.com. You can even register there, and she'll know exactly right there whether you've called or not. She'll get in touch with you. One thing we know about Sandy is you are all about servicing your clients.
Absolutely, I am, Carol. I have people calling and texting me all the time. The only time I can't answer the phone is if I'm driving on the radio or in an appointment. But this is very important to me. I helped my daughter 3 years ago cut her bill in half and then some. And my family, they become like my solar family. I mean, I really love the people that I go out to see. I'm really there to help them save money off a bill they're already spending money on, and I truly believe in it. I have it. My daughter has it on her home. I have it on my home, and I want to share this with as many people as I can. Am I going to get to see everybody in the APS area? No, but if I can educate and let them know what's happening, maybe they will take action and call today to get a solar saving, a no cost, no obligation solar saving proposal, so I can go out and show them how much that they can save by going solar with no cost solar.
That number to call here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You're getting a $200 solar savings incentive. You got to call today. She's trying to reach everybody. It's imperative at this point because it's starting to get hotter. The sun's starting to come out even longer. And believe me, what's the date that you said?
It's APS is changing the rates. May 1st, it goes back to the summer rates, but there's going to be another rate increase July 1st. So in fact, in this year, we're actually having 2 rate increases within a very short period of time. And everybody their bill went down over the winter months, it's a very, very false sense of oh, I'm okay, I'm good. No, they lowered it because they're going to bump it right back up again. Anybody who's on equal pay, it's going up $40 to $80 this summer. So that's where I say between $50 to $100 increases on people's summer bills. And I saw enough people last summer with bills of $300 and $400 and $500 and $600. Carol, I'm telling you, people have told me that they're going to have to keep their house at 90 in order to be able to afford to live in their house. And that's no way to have to live when you've worked hard. You come home after your hard day's work and you've got to keep your thermostat at 90 when it's 120 degrees outside. I want people to understand I can give them the same power and it's going to cost them less money, and they don't have to worry about year after year after year it going up through the roof. It puts value on their home. It transfers over. If they moved, it transfers over like the water and the gas. Everything is warranted, maintained, monitored, and taken care of by us. All they're doing is paying a lower power bill, therefore putting more of their hard-earned money back in their pocket.
She's helped a lot of people across the strait. You're valley-wide,
yes.
And she will go anywhere to help you with this. Again, you're getting a $200 solar savings incentive. You got to call today at 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. This is no-cost solar to you. You could check her out. It's AskSolarSandy.com. Before we go to a break, I do want you to tell the story about it was right here. You read the text right on to me that the girl had a $3 and something cents bill from. Wouldn't you all like that?
This is one of my very, very happy consumers. She got installed last summer and she said, Sandy, is this really going to save me money? Single lady, lives in a house. She's got a small swimming pool in the back. And I said, yes, this is going to save you money, because she went through the period where she was coming off equal pay, and she now has her text here. She says, hey girl, thank you. I was just thinking about you. I am now getting small bills from APS as little as
$3.10. It's less than what I said. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Again, this is the way. But why do I want more people do it?
because they don't understand. They're not buying the panels. They're not paying for the installation. They're sitting down with me, and all they're doing is getting a lower power bill than what they're paying to APS.
Call us here. Get that $200 solar savings incentive. Call right now at 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. We're going to go to a break. We're going to come back and talk further about what she can do and all the people she's helped. It's AskSolarSandy.com.
Traded it all. If I
Welcome
gave
back.
it
We're talking with Solar Sandy. And we were talking at the break about some of the people that have called in. You have helped so many people.
I have.
And you're coming on a lot because you really want to get this word out
Right. It's about,
through me.
It's about educating people, Carol. Am I going to see everybody? No, I'm not. What sets me apart is the people that I'm going to go out and work with. I really take a lot of time answering their questions so they understand it. It's important to me so that going forward there's not a hesitancy, because if I don't do my job well enough explaining it, they're going to have those high summer bills. And it's not just this year that the rates are going to go up. They're going to continue to go up year after year after year. So my goal is getting you no-cost solar, lowering your bill, locking you in so that you're not subject to these astronomical rate increases that APS is imposing on its APS consumers. And they've already got a rate increase of 8% approved. March, we're going to know what some other fees and things are. What they're doing is they're making it less beneficial, less savings to go solar. For example, right now, during the day, you're producing extra power with your panels. You're storing some of that on APS's grid. You're getting 14 cents credit for every kilowatt you put on their grid. Come July 1st, they're dropping that from 14 cents to 4 cents. So therefore, that lowers your savings. So I want to see everybody get the maximum savings they possibly can, because once that goes into effect July 1st, APS is absolutely certain to raise those rates like they did in SRP. And SRP people have not been able to do solar for a long time because they changed the net metering. They changed everything around and made it so complicated that very, very few people can go solar in SRP. They just made it really ridiculous.
Well, right now, APS, we're having a big plug on this right now.
Absolutely.
And the reason why is because it's going to be astronomical, and you're going to be having heart attacks when you open up your bills, and that's what she doesn't want to have happen to you. If you call today, she wants you to call today for a reason, and that's because, number one, she's going to give you $200 solar savings incentive if you get approved. And she said most people all get approved, and but you call today so that she can make that appointment with you. It's just all about making that appointment. She'll go. It's a consultation. It doesn't cost anything. Find out what she can do for you. She is valley-wide. She loves giving out these $200 solar savings incentives. She comes here with them sometimes, and she doesn't leave them here with me though, guys. But the number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm letting everyone call throughout the rest of the show for all of this, and I think it's important for everybody to at least get the information. It's information. You can also go on her website. It's AskSolarSandy.com. On there, there's news clips. There's all sorts of things.
Absolutely,
Go on,
Carol. There's news clips that's been on the local news, so it's just not me saying this is so. This has been the news reporting of these huge rate increases, and there's people that have been working for the other side, APS, that are now in the solar, in the solar arena, trying to advocate for solar. But the power companies, they are big business, so they're going to win every time, because what are we going to do? Are we going to protest and not pay our bills? No, not when it's 120 degrees out. So the way that I can help people protest is lowering that bill with no cost out of their pocket, saving them money off a bill they're already spending money on with no money out of pocket. We pay for the panels, we pay for the maintenance, the monitoring. So all they're doing essentially is getting the power the panels produce at a lower price than APS is currently selling the power. And come May and July, there's going to be the May rate change, May 1st, and July will be the effective date of the new rate increases. So we've got 2 rate increases coming at us here in a very short order.
Again, that's AskSolarSandy.com. Call in here. Please call throughout the rest of the show. She wants everyone to get this $200 solar savings incentive. You can use it on anything you want. It's just for you, and all you have to do is call in today and make this appointment, and they'll find out whether you are approved. And like you said, most people are. What do they need to be approved?
All they need to do is own their house, they are in APS, and they have decent credit. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, with their permission, call into the power company, find out how many kilowatts that they used in the last 12 months. How much do they pay for those kilowatts? From there, I figure out how many panels they need to replace that power. It's really quite simple when I sit down with people, answering their questions, making sure they understand the process. And the other reason this is so important that you call in today and make this appointment, installation takes about 45 to 60 days. That is the panels up on the roof. The last piece of it is, this does not work without APS's net meter. That meter takes 3, 4, 5 weeks as they are getting busier and busier. If you have not got your reservation in for your panels and for your net meter here in very, very short order, people are hearing about this on the news, Carol. It's getting backed up, and APS, I don't trust them. They will drag their feet, and people who are not installed and PTO'd, permission to operate, could miss that deadline and be subject to those rate increases, and I don't want to see that happen to anybody.
So again, our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Get that $200 solar savings incentive and call right now. What else should we talk about?
I have consumers. I call them wise consumers. My solar family are wise consumers. They're just doing exactly what they do on everything else for the first time, that's been around for a while, but people, you have an option of how you buy your power. You can buy it from APS at their retail cost, or you can buy it wholesale from your panels that cost you nothing. We maintain them, we monitor them, we insure them, we warranty them. Everything that has to do with it costs you absolutely nothing except lowering your power bill.
What do you tell people when they say they don't like the looks of the panels?
If they say, I really don't like the looks of the panels, I go, well, you are certainly I said, you're not going to sit on a lawn chair looking at your roof, but I said, you certainly are not going to like the looks of that ugly bill when it keeps coming in month after month, and it's gone up $50 to $100 this year.
There's a lot of older people too that are out there that have listened to the show, listen to this, and you go see them all, and you've been telling me a lot about. They all know me.
I'm a retired nurse, so I look at this as your electrical health. This is just as important as your medical health, Carol. And so, yes, I take a lot of time with my consumers. They become part of, like I said, part of my family. And, I really do. I care about each and every one of them, because there's people that are on medical equipment, or they've been keeping their power at 85 or 88 or 90 to be able to afford on Social Security. And this costs them nothing to lower their bills. And it makes a difference, a tremendous difference in their life on, maybe their medication, their eating habits, whatever. Because when you're cutting those summer bills in half, that's a lot of money out of somebody's budget. It just is.
You have people that hug you said to me.
And I hug them back, because I really care about what I'm doing. I really care about them, and I love what I do, and I really believe in it. I wouldn't have done it, I researched this for my daughter and put it on her home, and I have it on my home. It works. There's no catch to this. It's exactly as it appears. You're not paying for anything except a lower price for your power, and that's what I go out and explain to people. Then they have maybe a few more questions, and I explain how the process works and how the time frame works, and why this is the very best time of year, and especially this year, because if you don't do it this summer, before this summer, you're sorely, sorely, sorely going to be very, very disappointed that you didn't.
We have our lines open here. We're going to keep them them open throughout the rest of the show for everybody to keep on calling in. The number to call to get the $200 solar savings incentive today is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. This is no cost solar to you. That means that you don't pay for anything. They maintain them, everything.
We monitor it, we insure it, everything. There's nothing that the homeowner has to worry about. All you're doing now is paying a lower price per kilowatt for your power than APS is currently charging you. And when everybody understands that, when sometimes they don't get it the first time, sometimes they don't get it the second time, sometimes it takes the fourth and the fifth time, they go, oh, this doesn't cost me anything. And then they see, oh, this is all I'd pay, and they're really shocked and really appreciative that once they get it, that there's no catch, there's no 10 years down the road you have to pay for anything. No, you're just paying a lower power bill. You know exactly what it is, and now you're not subject to those rate increases anymore with APS.
And you're keeping the money in your pocket where it belongs.
Yeah, saving more money off the bill you're already spending money on and putting your hard-earned money back in your pocket, whether you're a single mother, if you're a working couple, or you're a retired couple. You work hard for your money. I don't want to see the electric company. I don't even get me started on APS, how corrupt they are. Don't even get me started on that.
It's a $200 solar savings incentive. You got to call today. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. She's valley-wide. She does free consultations. Everything is free on this for you. There's no cost solar to you. It's AskSolarSandy.com. Keep on calling, guys, 602-277-5369, and get this $200 solar savings incentive.